Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am so excited because we're going to be talking all things TBR. This is a very realistic TBR, okay? Because again, you guys know I'm a mom, I am a freelancer. There's a lot on my plate. A lot. And I do want to prioritize reading a lot this fall, but I wanted to be realistic too with my goals. And this is where we're at, okay? I'm gonna take a few sips. You guys already know about the pumpkin blondie from 7 Brew. It is so good. First things first, I think I'm gonna start. I have 3 books here. There's actually 4 that I really want to read. If I add more to my pile, I will be very impressed and proud of myself. But even just getting these done, I'll be happy. So I'm gonna start. This one's called The Will of the Many. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's everywhere. Everybody and their mom is talking about it. And I'm really excited because this one we actually chose it in the book club that I'm in, and it's for September for this month. So I haven't started reading it yet, and it's a very, very hefty book. So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll be fine. That's why I really wanted to be realistic with my list because, again, I'm a busy gal. But reading really calms me down. You guys, the text on this is tiny. Let me try to show you. So yeah, this is a pretty hefty book. I am excited to read it though. The second book is supposed to be coming out actually this month too. So I feel like I'm really gonna like it because it's fantasy. Although I've never really read fantasy. I've never read like Harry Potter, which that's gonna be another video because I do want to read the books. I will be thrifting them. I don't want any sales going towards the author or anything, but I was inspired by another YouTuber. I will add her here. I am sure you know her. Like, she's very famous. I was inspired by that because I've never read the books either. So I want to do like watching the movies and reading the books as well. So that's gonna be fun. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this is the first book, and if you haven't heard about it, let me give you a brief intro. At the elite Catanan Academy, a young fugitive uncovers layered mysteries and world-changing secrets in this new fantasy series by internationally best-selling author of the Licinius trilogy, James Islington. I hope that's you, Islington. This sounds really good. I don't want to read the rest, but I'm excited. Needless to say, I'm happy we chose this book. Another one that I've been seeing everywhere, and I thought it was so cute, and I feel like it would be such a fun read. I had to get the physical book because the cover is just gorgeous. Yeah, this one. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. In case you haven't heard what it is about, I'll just read really quick. A whimsical and heartwarming novel about a witch who has a second chance to get her magical powers and her life back on track, from the national best-selling author of The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which is another book that I do want to eventually get. I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon, but again, the cover is just so cute, and just the story itself, like, I think it's adorable. Like, it's just a perfect little fall read, you know what I'm saying? So I added that one. I had asked my people on Instagram, which if you don't follow me on there, I will add my username. I wanted a fantasy book to read. That was before we actually chose the other one that we're reading for our book club. I wanted a recommendation, and I got a lot of people recommending this one here. Another hefty book, which again, whole reason why I decided to do just 4 books. But I was like, yeah, I told my people, I'm like, I want to get into fantasy. I've never delved into that realm, and I know that I would love it because I love fantasy movies. So I was like, give me some recs. This was really popular. I grabbed it. I also decided to grab the physical book too because I love the artwork on it. I think it's beautiful, and I know that I want to say that there's different like variations of each book, but this was the cheapest one for me that I could get. Although it was $21, but that's fine. I really wanted to get like the physical books, and I always prefer physical over the, what is it called? I'm like blanking. Over like reading on my Kindle or like on the Kindle app or listening to it. But that was a big fight. Okay. The fourth book that I want to read is called The Bewitching, and I did not get this book yet. I will be getting the physical copy because it is beautiful as well, and I just love the color of it, that green, I don't know, but all of it just screams like witchy and all that stuff, which that would be a great October read, so I'm adding that to like my October list. I will add that to the screen here, and I don't really know much about that book, if I'm being honest. So I'll add a little like synopsis here to the screen as well, so you guys can read that, pause it, and read it for yourself. I forgot to add to say what this is about. It's another fantasy read, obviously. You guys already know that because I said that, but I'll just read the first paragraph that's on here on the back side. 20-year-old Violet Sorrengail was supposed to enter the scribe quadrant, living a quiet life among books and history. Now the commanding general, also known as her tough-as-talons mother, has ordered Violet to join the hundreds of candidates striving to become the elite of Navarre dragon riders. You know what this reminds me of? That little paragraph that I read there? It gives me How to Train Your Dragon vibes. But we went to go see the actual live action film in July, I want to say. Oh, it's so good. It was such a good movie. I can't wait for them to create the rest. I really hope that they do, and I don't see why they wouldn't. So that'll be fun to watch. But anyway, I got sidetracked there. So yeah, these all just seem really interesting to me. The Bewitching as well, very interesting. I'm so excited to just dive into this. This is basically just my fall TBR list for you guys. Again, being realistic with myself, and don't feel pressured to like add so much to your list either, because to me it overwhelms me. Like if you go into my Fable, like I have so many books that I want to read because I keep getting recommendations, but it's not technically part of my fall TBR, you know. Like if I have like more room, then I'll add more, because I know there's for a fact many that I can add to my fall TBR, but I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm going to stress myself out, okay? But I did read recently My Friends by Frederick Buckman, and I loved the book. I'm not going to say like that it was terrible or anything. I think it's just not my type of book that I prefer reading, like my style. But I do love books that like make you think and just enlighten you and all that. I really do love that. There was just some parts in there that were a little bit boring to me, just like the back and forth with the two main characters. I don't know, I got a little bit bored, but overall, like, it was a beautiful book. I love the meaning behind it. That's definitely another one that I recommend if you want to read that. Not so much the fall one, that's more like, it screams summer to me. But yeah, that's where I'm at with reading. So if you are currently reading anything in your TBR for fall, let me know so I can add them to my Fable. That I didn't mention here, but I know these are all very popular. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you're picking up any of these books and we can read them together. But stay tuned for more future videos with these books and my reactions. Thank you guys so much for watching. My lips are so dry. I need to drink some water. Hold on. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.